Hi guys, I am doing the Magician Spread. This is from the Tiger's Bookshelf book study that we're doing on the Tarot Wisdom. And it's in two parts. So this is part one. To save on time, I've shuffled, cut, and dealt the cards. So let's get part one answered. Question one, what is magic? It's over here. I'm using the Tarot Mucho, by the way. So to answer what is magic, we have the Five of Wands. And the first thing that comes to my mind is it is all fun and games until somebody gets hurt. So as long as we use that energy productively, without the intention of, harming others, so to speak, that is magic to me. Using that creative force, but not taking it too far. Question two, how does it act in the world? And we have the Death card, which obviously is change. It is change that we can bring to the world through magic. Question three, how do we find it? We have the Ace of Wands. Well, it is right there waiting for us. All we need to do is use that passion, a little courage, and reach out and take it. It is right there for us. Question four, how do we use it? We have the King of Pentacles, and we use it practically. We use it wisely, manifesting here on earth. So as long, again, with the Five of Wands, as long as we're practically about it, wisdom, and keeping in mind that it does bring change. Last question, how do we become magicians? This is the Five of Pentacles. This woman is calling out for help. She's obviously at her wit's end. And what that tells me is if we want to reach out and grab that Ace of Wands, if we're asking for that help to become magicians and manifest here on earth using the Pentacles, all we need to do is reach out. That help is there. Help is available. Right behind her in those doors is the warmth and help that she needs. So that is my part one, Magician Wisdom reading. I'm going to pause it now and reshuffle for part two. All right, here is part two, Magician Personal reading. And I've already shuffled and cut to save on some time. Let's get started with question one. What is magic for me? The Nine of Swords. This kind of makes sense because it does cross my mind every night when I go to sleep. Your mind tends to review the day and review things in your life even though you're trying to sleep. And I often think, I need to carve out more time for myself to, do more magic and spend more time with my tarot decks. And so that answers a lot of question one. What is magic for me? It is something that I often wonder and worry about and think, I need to spend more time with it. Question two, how does magic act in my life? And the Nine of Wands. It helps me to balance my inner and outer strengths. It helps me to, kind of stand my ground and keep an even keel with everything that's going on in this crazy world. Question three, where do I look for magic? Let's see here. The sun. I look for it in happiness. I look for it in, the light of day, in the joy in the world, in the warmth of love. Question four, How do I find it? Wheel of Fortune. I find it through the wheel of the year. Actually, I find it in the turning of the seasons, the changing of the leaves, the blooming of the flowers, and the baby birds that emerge in the spring. How do I use it? Ace of Swords. I use it with increased understanding, more clarity, and focused intelligence. Question 6. How can I become a magician? Knight of Pentacles. I can become a magician by taking note of every detail, being methodical, taking my time, and being practical. Last question. What will it mean to me? Judgment. For me, it will be an awakening. It will be a calling to action. That there's a higher purpose for my spirit. So that was part 2 of my magician spread.